And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to your favorite weekly sports show. We know you guys have been missing us over the past 2 weeks, but guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It was summertime. We getting out and enjoying our time. But yes, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I am, of course, the prettiest face on ITC, your man, Jerome Span, and I'm here with the ITC Sportsball crew. We've got, of course, that man. He is the hot take spitter, the man who rips like die-line spits. He is the modern-day masterpiece. He is that man.
Hey, you know, it's your boy Mase ready to go.
And, of course, we have ITC's resident troll. He is that man who comes along, sees fire going on. He says, I got this bucket of gasoline and gunpowder, and I'm throwing it on. He is that man, Darrell.
Where's my red hat at? Don't have it today.
Already, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, Darrell is on one today. But of course, we are here to cover a wide range of stories. We're going to be hitting stuff like the Yankees being the hottest team in baseball. We're going to talk about where KD is going to end up, along with some of the other big news from the NBA free agency. We're, of course, going to talk about Baker Mayfield. And, of course, we're going to clown on some people like Creflo Dollar and Elon Musk. But we start today, ladies and gentlemen, with something that I think we can all get a laugh with. The NBA put out this week that the Summer League team will be getting a championship ring. Fellas, gotta ask you right now, how goddamn ridiculous is this?
That's not ridiculous. It's giving participation trophies. I like that. Everybody can get something. You know, everybody needs a ring to feel good about themselves. You know, I like it. Give them rookies a ring. You give them a T-shirt. Give them a hat. And you know what? Give them a coupon to go to their favorite restaurant. That's what we can do right there. That's a full treatment right there. I like it. You know what? I mean, them coupons can actually work. You know,
isn't summer league? Isn't summer league just like G League preseason?
Basically.
So so you're giving out a preseason championship when then the season turns up right after. That's like, imagine in football if like two teams went 3-0 in the preseason and they had to play a week 4 game for a championship preseason ring or trophy. Like, I mean, I get it, bro. Like, y'all got NBA, y'all got money to do whatever the hell you want to. Y'all rich as hell. Give people rings. Fuck it, but it makes no sense. What you giving them a ring for? You know, give them a. You know what you want. You know what you do. I guess in your little summer league pockets, whoever has the best record, get them boys a bonus or some shit. You know, give them something that actually matters. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, every player on the winning team gets 150,000. So give them niggas something. A fucking ring. They're just gonna pawn that shit.
Hey, look, I'm gonna just say that ring is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life. Darrell, what you talking about? How you trying to defend this, bro? What's really happening?
You can't pawn a participation trophy. It's gonna be cube. There ain't gonna be diamonds in that. what we gonna pawn it for? Like 25
Hey, you
bucks?
still pawn it. Hey, just because it's got them cubic zirconians in there don't mean that somebody ain't gonna...
I said.
You can get on eBay. You can sell anything on eBay, dog.
Hey, don't let me get some money, boy. I'll mess around, find one of them dudes, be like, how much you want to sell it for? What's happening?
Wow, boy, hey. I'll walk around. Let me go on vacation with a little summer league ring on. Ain't nobody gonna get close enough to see what it really is. They just gonna see the boy out there shining.
They could be like, wait, you was in the NBA? Yes, I was.
Hey, right after the NBA finals is over with, nigga, slide out with that thing on your wrist.
Man,
can't tell me nothing.
I swear one of y'all gonna run into Ted DiBiase in a freaking pawn shop. He's gonna tell you everybody got a price.
hey, look. I'm with Ted on that, baby. Everybody's got a price. You know what I'm saying? I'm with him on that. But yeah, no, I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, Darrell, come on. You cannot really be trying to tell me giving out a participation trophy is all good with you now. Come on now.
You know what? You get that little trucker hat with the air, like how that, and then you have like a little jersey, like, yeah, we won, and then you have the ring to match, then that coupon, man. That's all you need.
A coupon? You slide a coupon? What a coupon to, bro?
I told you to their favorite restaurant, after they feeling so good at getting the ring, they want to eat. So, give them that coupon. That's what
give everybody a chili, give everybody a 25% off at Chili's or some shit.
Oh my God.
Be like a 10% off of your IHOP meal.
Because most of these kids, most of them are either college kids or dudes who's playing basketball is a part-time job. So they still sliding into Chili's. You got them fucked up.
I think I've been to Chili's once. Just once. I think once. I was like,
oh no.
Might as well give them a Fridays coupon. That's what you do. Just throw them the Friday.
So does that mean you cool with the AEW interim championship now then?
You know what that is? Oh no, here we go. See, he wants to trigger me. All right. That's that Amazon on the low $300 belt that's hanging up on my wall right now as we speak. That's how much meaning that belt is to me. I think I even wiped the dust off of it yet. That's how long it's hanging. Freaking carrying it around like how are you defending an interim belt? That's what I want to know. You're walking around defending it. Hey, it is what it is. It has as much bearing as the TNT title, and you're defending it on TBS. That's how much sense it makes.
Blame your man's Dana White. That's all I'm gonna say. Blame your man's. Okay, blame him.
No, we blame Dana White for all the bullshit that's going on right now. You don't know if Henry is able to fight. You don't know who's fighting in August, September. Well, you don't know who's fighting in August. They only have a co-main event in August.
Did Henry call out O'Malley?
He just said that shit. He's not gonna fight him. I wouldn't fight him. Why?
Hey, the UFC is not about to put their prize dude up against somebody that's gonna crush his skull right now. Henry would beat his ass because Henry would just take him down and
come on. That's like watching Francis versus Derek Lewis, and Derek Lewis is coming in with an injury.
Hey, you ain't gonna talk about, you ain't gonna speak disrespectfully about Derek Lewis. The Black Beast would at least put up a better showing.
The Black Beast been taking L's and laying down on the mat. That's what he's been doing.
What he may be taking L's there, but he taking dubs at the bank. That's all that I know. Hey, they call that man and his bank a legend. Mm-hmm.
Man, that man's on a long vacation right now, recovering from all the concussions he's been taking. You haven't heard that man since. No newsworthy or nothing. He's just a ghost. When's the last time you heard from freaking Derek Lewis when he was in his hometown?
When he was trying to fight Francis. When he was trying to get that money so he could fight Francis. He got that money. He like, yeah, we good, Brian. I'm gonna chill for a little while.
Gotta eat good, shit.
And we know he likes to eat good.
Okay? Hey, he had to make it through crawfish season before he took another fight.
But while we're here talking about the NBA, Mase, I have to ask you, there has been a lot of deals that have been signed. What are the deals that stand out to you? I mean, because we saw quite a few players getting the max. We saw guys like Levine re-signing, getting the max. But we also saw guys like Jokic getting it, and then things like that were announced yesterday, like the Damian Lillard extension onto his current contract, which puts the last 2 years of where he's making, was it 60 million?
Like 61 million a year.
Yeah. 61. So Mase, I gotta ask, what is the stuff that really stood out to you from free agency so far?
I would probably say Zion's contract. He got I think it's more than like the rookie. I think somewhere around like 213 or something like that. It's NBA, bro. They got to implement something on the lines of the NBA or the NFL's rookie like 5th-year option because I personally do not feel comfortable paying a dude that much money when he's been injured more than he's been on the court. I get it. He's still young, and those injuries probably won't have a major effect on the entirety of his career. But at the same time, man, in good faith, if I was on their board, if I was had any decision making whatsoever into who gets contracts and who didn't, I'd have to throw up the red flag. I'm like, hey, bro, I need to see him on the court for at least 60 games a season before I can just be like, here, bro, you need this.
Lies. He's already old. He's old. He's old already. All them injuries. He's the equivalent of Carmelo right now. Yep. He's the equivalent.
Stop.
Yep.
All right. We're gonna stop this right now. Okay.
Lies.
You're not gonna keep slandering my man Melo on this show, dog.
Hey, Melo beat your ass up, bro.
You're not gonna keep slandering my man's Melo, dog, because that man is a certified 100% baller, first ballot Hall of Fame. Okay.
You know what?
We're gonna stop that slander. We're gonna stop that.
Okay. His knees is just like Batman Rises when he had to put the freaking thing on. Yep. Nothing there. Nothing there.
But okay, so but besides okay, let me stop pump the brakes. Because this man will troll and he will troll us into eternity. You also got to look at Jokic contract, man. I think that was well deserved. I mean, I think it's the most money given out. It may not be the most per year, but it's the most money given out to an NBA player than 264 for the Supermax for Jokic. It's well deserved, man. He's as advertised. He got his money, bro. He earned his money, regardless of what you.
So real quick for you, so Zion's deal is a 5-year deal that is worth a total of 192.
Okay, 192. I think Ja got some around the same lines on that one as well, didn't he?
Go ahead. I will tell you. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. So like Jokic earned his money, bro. Excuse me.
Yep, I got the same. Yep, because that is apparently the rookie max. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not mad at Jokic getting his contract. But like I said, as far as like the likes of Ja and Zion, Ja, that's a little different. He's played. He's got his team in the playoffs. He's balling. Ja puts people in the seats, so yeah, he gets his money. I can't say nothing about that.
But hold on, I gotta ask, why you want these boys to be fighting for all their dollars? Like
I'm not asking them to fight for their dollars. I'm just saying I wouldn't pay Zion because he hasn't played.
But you are asking them to fight for their dollars because the reason why the NFL has that in place is so they could stop paying dudes, sooner. They used to have to pay you sooner. Now they've put that whole scale in place under the guise of we're protecting the teams and making it more competitive, but it's actually just an easy way for them to continually undercut the market. So why do you want these teams to be able to just undercut the market up to the players?
I'm not undercutting the market. I just wouldn't pay somebody that's been hurt like that. Y'all just traded away Anthony Davis, who couldn't stay on the fucking basketball court, and now you got Zion, who can't stay on the basketball court either.
I hear jealousy.
Who is that? Who did you say? I don't know who that player is that you listed. Who is that?
The producers are telling me that I made a mistake again. Street clothes.
Oh, street clothes. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Now I know who you're talking about.
But yeah, bro, like you just traded away somebody that couldn't stay on the court, and now you giving a max to somebody that can't stay on the court. Come on, dog.
It's okay.
Because I get it. Like I said, I get it. The potential is still there. He hasn't really played that much, and when he was on the court, he was spectacular. But at the same time, y'all trust that?
Yeah, Jake Paul. Trust.
I mean, y'all trust that?
Here's where I'm with you on this, Mase. He missed most of his rookie year with injury, right? Coming back from the injury. He played 61 games his second year, So it's not like he even played the whole season, right? He didn't even play 82. He played 61 games his second year. Then he turned around and missed with another foot injury a whole season now. What worries me the most about him is something we've talked about over and over on the show, which is you got to be in shape. It's what we talk about with Luka, what we talk about with James Harden. It goes with you too, Zion. You got to get in the best possible shape you can be in.
Question.
You cannot take this lightly.
Question. What was his injuries again? Can someone specify his injuries?
Zion's?
Yeah.
Here, I will tell you. They were both foot injuries. Give me 1 second, and I will tell you exactly the specific injuries that they were.
Given his like height and weight, those are like red flags. And you start having lower body injuries when you're already.
If it's his feet, he needs to stop stepping on rocks. That's all.
I can't with this guy, man.
But while he's doing that, also Damian Lillard, man, I that's interesting to me, bro. You know what, dog? I used to rock with him because he stuck with his team, but now I think he's just foolish. I think at this point he knows he's got Portland by the balls and he can get whatever he wants. So he's just out there. He's like, you know what, man, y'all just give me the most money you possibly can, and I'll ride with y'all until I fucking stop playing basketball, dog. I don't understand. They just added 2 more years onto Damian Lillard's contract. I mean,
so just real quick, the injury that he had, it was a broken metatarsal.
What? That's not real. That doesn't sound real.
Dead serious. It's broken.
It's
a broken foot, bro.
So it's a bone in the foot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fractured foot. Yeah.
See, this is what happened. He be doing them little hot rock challenge and start walking across that shit. And then after that, he stepped on like a piece of glass, and then
he just got bad feet, bro. Like he need to lose weight because he got bad feet, though.
Well, he needs to tiptoe around the court. That's what he needs to do.
No, that's probably the issue right there. Tiptoeing, bro. You don't know how to fucking run. Have you ever seen Zion run?
Hey, he wasn't tiptoeing against Jordans. That's all.
There is a reason I harp over and over and over on guys for not being in shape. You are a professional athlete. You gotta be in shape.
How you get your feet in shape? How you get your feet in shape?
You have to take some of the stress off of your feet. You have to stop weighing as much as you have and lose some of the weight. Like, look,
okay, so we're calling them
clowning the man for look, everybody was clowning the man for being all out of shape, but there's a serious part to that where it's like, dude, you cannot do that to your body, brother. Like, it's not gonna work. Yes, it worked for you all these years when you was bullying dudes in high school and then you bullied some dudes in college. But at the pro level, the amount of stress that your body has to undertake cannot be that heavy, bro. You can't do it. If you're gonna be that heavy, you gotta first make sure all of that base is lean and solid as shit. So then if you're that heavy, it's just you've just added on muscle onto an already great, fundamentally sound base. But you can't look at me in any way and tell me you look at Zion Williams in the shape he be in and be like, yeah, he got a good fundamentally sound base. Hell no. That nigga look fat. He look out of shape.
He didn't have any Dr. Souls on. That's what it was. He didn't have the gels.
Dr. Scholl's is the gel's going to put him over the top, bro.
He wasn't gelling. He wasn't gelling, bro. Gelling. So that's why.
That's the issue.
Yeah, that's it.
Yo, stop it.
Listen, bro. Listen, if Dr. Scholl's is we better get paid by Dr. Scholl's if that is the reason Zion can't stay on the court because he ain't gelling. Hey, bro, I better get an email or something. Somebody better reach out to me from Dr. Scholl's because we need some money, bro. Because if that's what it is, dog.
Oh man,
trying to get paid.
Oh no. Oh goodness.
That's how I feel.
But he needs to get right. Look, there are 3 dudes that I want to see come back in the best shape we've ever seen them this year. It better be Luka, it better be Harden, and it better be Zion.
You can scratch that middle one out.
Yeah, Harden ain't coming back in shape.
He's in
hold on. There might be a chance of him coming back in shape. He gave up $15 million. You know he might want to be able to get that next contract and get that 15 back. You know how to listen. You know,
them
James
Philly strippers
got
him done. I'm sorry.
Well, that's why I'm saying, bro. He might want to get his money back. So James, you know what I'm saying? He go. It's summertime right now. We all know James is spending a lot of money right now. Okay, a lot. Listen, the Philly strippers, some of their bills has been paid for months right now because James Harden is in town. All right, we know this. This is factual. We know how he gets down. All I'm saying is, while you steady working your arms, throwing that money, how about you work your arms and hit some cardio too, my boy? Because you
saw the video of the training session with James Harden and Maxey where Sam Cassell was on his ass.
Well, yeah.
You think that nigga's gonna come back in shape? He mad about a fucking shooting drill he got to do. He mad about elbow jump. You know, James Harden don't shoot no elbow jumpers. It's either a step back three or a layup. What the fuck you doing shooting a two? James Harden probably sitting there like, nigga, I will never shoot a two in my life, bro. Listen, I swear, dog, look at his face whenever Sam is on his ass about this drill, man. He's like, nigga, I do not shoot twos. I do not shoot jump shot. It's step back three or a layup.
I mean, he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong because I know the video he's talking about, and yes, 100% accurate. James is looking at this man Sam Cassell like
I don't shoot two. I don't shoot elbow jump shots.
He looking at him like, nigga, do you think I won this MVP off of elbow jumpers? Nigga, what?
You think I averaged 32 off of elbow jumpers?
I don't have the money to make it rain like this off some fucking elbow jumpers, Sam. Get it right. What are you doing? Get it together.
I think Sam low-key hate James Harden, bro.
Oh, you know he does. You know he does.
He probably think that nigga's a bum.
You know there's a bunch of older NBA guys that hate guys like James Harden and Ben Simmons' guts, right? Because they like, y'all dudes, first off, they hate James Harden because he always out of shape, right? Always. Like, you know the one team in the NBA James Harden could never play for? The Miami Heat. They would run that nigga to death, okay? He say, look, there was one point he said he wanted to play with Jimmy Butler in Miami. Nigga, we know who you are. We can see you, bro. They run
Donis Haslam 85 and he in better shape than James Harden got.
Bro, you literally have to pass a fitness test before they let you start participating in the team drills. You have to be able to pass the fitness test.
Oh yeah,
and that Kyle Lowry, that shit is real.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry about to goddamn he better have a nutritionist this summer. This man better be hitting them bleachers. He better be running gases, all of that shit. Cause they ain't having Kyle Lowry shit.
Listen, look.
Hey, you got to pass a fitness test. You have to pass like a body mass index. Yeah, them boys ain't fucking around in Miami.
Let's take Westbrook's fitness and trade for the shot for James Harden to Westbrook. We got it. We good.
Look, this is the final test. Look, I'm not even gonna listen to this, man. This is the final test that you have to do with the Heat, right? To be admitted to training camp, a player has to run the length of the floor of the court 10 times in under a minute, then 2 minutes recovery, then again 2 minutes recovery, then again and again and again. Bruh, James Harden, your ass could never make it. So I suggest, brother, that you maybe stop doing all this in the off season and do some of this. You know what I'm saying? Some of these, baby. You know what I'm saying? Some of them wind sprint, touch the float. Get up, touch the float. Let's go. You need to do some of them, James. Okay, because your ass has been out of shape. Luka, you just need to stop eating so damn much because we know you work hard because you stay in the gym. You love the game. We know you one of them basketball junkies, right? That's what you about. But you need to stop eating so much, my boy. I know you got a lot of money now, but you need to stop eating so much. Okay.
Tell a man to starve. You're gonna tell a man to stop.
No, I'm telling his ass to get a nutritionist. That's what I'm telling him to do. Get a nutritionist. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Take your craft seriously, right? You're being paid at the professional level. Take that craft serious. Go get your ass in the gym, work out, make it happen.
Needs that lifetime supply of Popeyes like Derek Lewis has.
Mase, you 100% right though. Dame Lillard at this point, I think you're right. I think he just said, you know what? I'm not going to be everybody else. I'm going to be the dummy and stay here. So I'm going to at least make them pay me, right? So he's just going to get paid. If you want me to be honest, by the end of that contract, good Lord, whoever has that, because I don't know if he's going to make it all the way on that contract with Portland, right? They might try and trade him maybe 2 or 3 years into this, right? Well, good Lord, whoever got to pay that $60 million, you're going to be paying $60 million for a dude at that point that is more than likely going to be washed. So, whew, hey, I ain't mad at you, young man. Get your bag, damn Lillard, but damn, I'd have told you, cool, hey, look, I ain't paying you that. You can walk.
We're going to let this contract run out and you can walk, my boy.
Yeah, hey, you can walk or we're going to trade you before the contract up. I ain't paying you no fucking $60 million because all of a sudden a bunch of teams then fooled themselves into thinking that players can play this long because fucking LeBron did. Nah, baby, LeBron is a one of one, okay? That's why he's made it this long. That nigga is one of one, all right? Everybody else, your body breaks down on you. And even at this point now, we seeing come year like 20 for LeBron and shit, basically, this man body starting to break down. LeBron, for the most part in LA, has only been able to give the Lakers like 60-something games a season. And y'all know I love LeBron. I'm a LeBron fan. But hey, facts are facts. So even that man is starting to break down. So you think I want to pay Dame Lillard that? Hell no. Hell no. That man is not efficient enough for me to be paying him $60 million ever. Darrell, would you pay him $60 million?
Yep.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I'm done with you. Shut up. You can shut up. I'm done with you. but while we're talking about all these guys making all this money, right? You got to talk about another guy who was a max player at the time he signed his contract, and that's KD. Mase, we have seen the reports come out since the last time we were on here where, goodness gracious, it looks like that whole Brooklyn thing is doing exactly what we said it needed to do, right? Which was blow that motherfucker up, right? Get it done and over with, restart. So, Mase, where do you think KD should go? We've heard initially with the initial report that the team he really wants to go to is Phoenix, but where in your mind do you feel would be the best possible spot for KD?
So, best possible spot. You know what? I'm gonna throw out a team here that oh man, it's tough, bro, because the good teams, they'd have to give up their number 2, number 3 player, probably some draft picks to get KD. So the team that he goes to would be worse off. But let me just appease the listeners here real quick. What happens if out of nowhere Milwaukee's like Middleton, Drew Holiday, 2 firsts for KD?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that makes him a worse team.
You do?
KD can't guard like he used to. He can't. We've seen that these past 2 years. He can't guard like that no more.
Don't put him on an established team.
Why would you trade your 2 best perimeter defenders for a dude that can't really guard on the perimeter like that no more?
But
why would you do that?
I mean, like I said, every good team at this point would be worse off trading for KD. But in my opinion, Milwaukee would be the only team who could either stay at their level or their deficit or their decline would be the least. Because I mean, you look at a team like Miami, you're giving up Bam and somebody else. So now they're terrible. You know what I'm saying?
Put him on the Nets.
Who the Knicks got that the Nets want?
It doesn't matter. Don't put him on an established team. He don't deserve
it. Okay, but none of the teams that think they can win soon or think they have some young guys that are gonna be something, they're not trading for KD. KD, he's 34, going into year 15, and he's played what, one out of the last 3 seasons, basically.
Man was on the Warriors and he still couldn't do it.
So I mean, at this point, if I'm a young team, I'm not trading young players for a 34-year-old year 15 Kevin Durant.
So since the Nets acquired Kevin Durant, he has played a grand resounding total of 90 games for them regular season.
Yeah, so 1 and less than a quarter season. Like one. So why would you trade young players for him? Your team doesn't get better, because if you have young players on the team, that means you've been trashed for a while. And if you're that one of those top 4 teams in the East trading for KD, you're gonna have to trade some good players away that makes your team as good as it is. So it's a deficit. It's a deficit regardless of where Kevin Durant goes at this point. There's no place he goes where that team is as good as they were before he got there.
I can give you one team.
Who?
The Chicago Bulls. If you can trade DeMar DeRozan and a guy like Kobe White and maybe some picks for Kevin Durant, you instantly become better. Instantly. Because look, I love DeMar DeRozan. I've loved that guy his whole career. That's another guy who's gotten utterly disrespected in his career, and it's astounding to me, right? Like, people don't understand how good he actually is.
Because he shoots disrespect.
Yeah, just because he doesn't shoot threes, it's like, bruh, but look at what he's still doing out there. He's putting up damn near 30 a night without shooting threes. Like, do you know how crazy efficient that is? That's insanity. But regardless, I think that's a situation to where it makes your team better, and I think it gives you exactly what you really need to become a championship level team. Because as much as I love DeMar DeRozan, I'm sorry, Kevin Durant's still a better player than him at this point in their careers, right? They both have got about the same amount of miles on them, right? So I have to take the guy that I think is still the better player, and that's Kevin Durant. He's a guy that I know if you say, hey, man, hey, look, we need you to go get this bucket, I know he can get it. DeMar, if it's a 2, yeah, he got it. But KD is anywhere over half court, he can go get it for you. Yes, I will wholeheartedly admit he is not the same Kevin Durant that he was, but I think a team like that, where you don't have to give up too much, right? Where you can just give them a star player, and then you can give them another young player that's coming up that could potentially turn the corner. Right?
Yeah.
But I don't think any team in the league should give them anything more than something like that, right? Because why would you? The Brooklyn Nets have already made it clear they're not going to stand pat with how it was last season.
Did you hear the offer? Did you hear what they asked Minnesota for?
Yeah, they were drunk as hell.
Them boys wanted Cat and 4 first rounders. Them boys is drunk.
Well, see, here's the problem for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's where they're kind of in a trick bag at this point, right? Because you don't want to trade Kevin Durant for less than what Rudy Gobert got traded for. But also the problem is that nobody in their right mind is going to trade you shit for what Rudy Gobert got traded for. Like, they're not going to do that. So now they're in this trick bag, right? Because you don't want to be seen as a loser of the trade, right? When you're trading away a superstar player. But my boys, guess what?
You have to be
pulled the trigger first. You should have made the trade first. Now you're fucked. You might have been able to fleece Minnesota into those draft picks, into giving you like 2 or 3 of those draft picks, but you didn't because you waited and they pulled the trigger with the Jazz, and now you're fucked.
I mean, at this point, bro, the Brooklyn Nets is just, I mean, then you got Kyrie, though. You got Kyrie, bro, it's such a conundrum with this dude, bro, because physically he's fit to play. Mentally, you never know. Mentally, it's a day-to-day thing with Kyrie. and you can't leave that guy on your team. You can't.
Well, let's call it. Let's ask it then, since the big rumor is, and we've got a Laker fan sitting here. Let's ask you right now, Mase, how are you feeling about all this Russell Westbrook potentially getting shipped out for Kyrie talk?
It's a lose-lose in my opinion. Westbrook, we know what he's going. At this point, we know the type of player Westbrook is. He's not going to change. He's never changed. Yeah, we know what Westbrook is, bro. He's not gonna all of a sudden get in the gym and be this efficient shooter that he needs to be for our team to be to be contenders. We know he's not gonna be that player. That Westbrook is what Westbrook is. He's not changing. He didn't change in Houston when he needed to. He's not gonna change. We know what Westbrook is. He's the most hard-headed nigga in the league, bro. He's not gonna change. And then you have Kyrie over here who, listen, bro, I understand, dog. The things that's going on in the world, you just got to be like, you have to take a step back and say something about it. But at the same time, bro, do your goddamn job. Go out there and hoop, my boy. Just fucking play, dog. That don't mean you have to be numb to what's going on, but just go out there and play, dog. Come on, man. It's a lose-lose because listen, if the benchmark for what Kyrie is going to do is whenever a tragedy happens, he's got to sit out a couple games. Hey, bro, the way this country's going, tragedies happen every day. B, which one you gonna pick to sit out on? That's all. That's basically what it is with Kyrie at this point. What are you gonna choose to say, like, you know what, this is it? I can't hoop today. That's all it is too. It's a lose-lose for the Lakers. You have to get Westbrook off the team because he doesn't fit. He never fit. But if your only option is Kyrie, you getting a dude that's probably gonna play about 40 games for you. And you already got street clothes who gonna play about 40. Then LeBron too old to be playing 38 minutes a game. I mean, it's just a shitty situation, dog. I'm just being real with you. It's just a shitty situation.
We got
street clothes can't stay out of street clothes. LeBron is too old to be trying to carry the team. Westbrook can't shoot to save his fucking life.
He can shoot twos. Shit,
off the side of the backboard. What you mean? Did you see how many layups Westbrook blew this year? Like, did you see how many layups this man blew? Like layups, finger rolls off the back of the rim, clanking finger rolls.
Gravity wasn't with him that day. That's all.
Like I said, Westbrook plays like he's still year 2 Westbrook, where he could just dunk on everybody, but he's not that guy no more. And he had and his physicals have diminished to the point to where he can't do the things that he used to do anymore, and he doesn't know how to cope with that fact yet.
Westbrook is a 2K player. That's what he is. He's a 2K player. Hold the turbo. Hold turbo and gas out at the basket. That's how you do it.
I ain't gonna let you get away with this. Your ass didn't want Kyrie Irving nowhere near the Lakers last year. Now all of a sudden you're here like, oh well, I mean, he better than
bro. What do you mean? I said this is a lose-lose. It don't matter if Kyrie on the team or Westbrook on the team. It's both gonna be shitty. Is that not what I said?
Now you willing to ride with him? No, now you willing to ride with it?
I said it's going to be shitty regardless.
I'm saying, no, you was vehemently opposed to this nigga being on your team before. Now you like, I guess.
It's shitty regardless. We know what Westbrook gonna do. He might play 72 games, 75 games, but it ain't gonna be a good product out there. But at least the 40 games we get out of Kyrie gonna be a good product.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. I don't believe what I'm hearing. This man wants Kyrie and LeBron back again.
I did not say I wanted that. Where did I say I wanted that? At what point in time was I like, hey, bro, get us Kyrie? At what roll the tape back? When did I say I wanted Kyrie? I said it is a lose-lose whether Kyrie is on the team or Westbrook is on the team. It's a lose-lose.
But one can make shots.
For 40 games? It's 82 of them some bitches plus the playoffs because that's what we're trying to be, right?
But what would you rather have? Someone that makes shots and do 40 games or one that gives you all turnovers all day?
I choose death. You got me fucked up. I choose death. If my choice is them two niggas, I want to die. I don't want to be here, bro. Because bro.
Hey, we can put James Harden in the mix.
Wait, I have to sit through 75 plus games of a bad product or 42 games of a good product. Come on, man. How is any of that a good situation?
It's good because they're the Lakers. They get extra power bonus.
How's that good for anybody?
But Mase, you willing to admit to me now that I'm right when I told you the Lakers is just another franchise at this point, my boy?
No, I'm not ready. I'm not there yet.
I'm not there yet. Darrell, you see, some of it's still up in his veins a little bit, Darrell. It's still there. He ain't shook it all yet. I ain't got it all out of the system yet.
Nah, bro. I ain't there yet, bro. We're 2 years removed from the championship, regardless of what you say.
Get the hell out of here.
Okay. Here. So
wait.
It's been 4 years of LeBron, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have gotten out of the second round of the playoffs one time. That's a success.
I mean, we got a championship.
Hey, but wait. What happened to the Lakers fans that is always puffing their chest out? Oh, we should be champions every year. We should get all the best players.
Bro, why you always hit me into the same category as these outlandish fans, bro?
Because look,
I'm not the liaison. I'm not the liaison for niggas that think that be drunk on the Kool-Aid all the time.
I have known you for years.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't been so drunk on the Cowboy stuff. I'll give you that. You're more of a fair Cowboy fan than the majority of them. But that Lakers shit, you stay drunk on that Lakers shit. You need to stop that. You stop that right now. Because you don't want to admit that y'all are just another franchise at this point. You ain't special no more.
No, I'm not gonna believe that, bro. Because like I said, bro, we're 2 years removed from a championship. There's no way around that fact.
I'm tired of him saying this. That is a COVID championship. It doesn't count. Sorry.
Now the championship still counts.
No,
hold on, time out. Darrell, do you know why the championship counts? Everybody played under the exact same conditions. Everybody had a chance to go win that chip. One team went and did it. Plain out and simple. They still went and won those playoff series. They put them teams out. You cannot take that away. Regardless, I understand it was under the bubble situation, but can you imagine? Look, I'm going to tell you right now. I just want to say all them teams is lucky as hell that Clay and Steph and Draymond were all not super healthy for that year. Because if you look, I'm going to tell you right now, you put Draymond in the empty gym like that, shooting, that man go all of a sudden turn into a dead-eye shooter. We're like, where the fuck has this been, Draymond? Where is this? Okay? So, look, all I'm going to say is you can't shit on that championship. The championship was still won. Everybody still had a chance to win that damn tournament. And they
was shit on that championship because they're the Lakers. That's why I will keep on shitting on it.
Okay, well,
I hate the Lakers, okay? I've only rooted for them to win in the playoffs because they have LeBron James. Otherwise, I have historically rooted against that team my entire life. Yes, from when I was little till now. And look, there would have been a chance when they had Shaq, but then they had to get Kobe, and then them fucking Kobe fans had to ruin it all for me, bro. The Kobe fans, look, I'm going to just tell you now, the Kobe fans is what ruined the Lakers for me. There was a chance I might be able to root for them, right? You know, at the time, that's how I ended up rooting for the Sixers for so many years, because they got AI, right? There was a time where I could have just been rooting for a team based off their loyalty to that player, right? But no. Y'all Kobe fans had to start losing your fucking minds and comparing him to MJ. And it was like, I can't do this with y'all. I can't do it. I cannot do this. That means so many of y'all never got to see Michael Jordan play. Because if you ever saw Michael Jordan play, you would know Kobe was not even fucking close.
You know what? Now this is actually a fit now. This is the right time. Kyrie, Westbrook, Rick Fox. Pick.
I mean, I'm taking Rick. I know Rick does things towards winning. What you mean?
Come on, Mase. Say
it.
So you asking me of those, who do I want on this team as it's currently constructed?
Yeah, you gotta pick one though.
Oh, yeah, give me Rick, bro. Rick hit threes, and Rick played. When did Slick Rick ever have an injury, dog? You Slick Rick was on. Hey, he was in that conjure, ready to hit, ready to shoot that rock, boy. What you mean?
See, this is why I say I shoot threes with Rick Fox in 2K. So anyway, let's keep this going.
So, speaking of people saying crazy things that might make your mind go a little bit wild, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mase's Madness. Oh shit, the lights is red. Watch out.
Listen, man. There's a lot of things. There's over these past 2 weeks where we've been on hiatus, there's a lot of things that could have made the cut today, but one that just burned my soul up was motherfucking Rockstar. Listen, bro, I rode with y'all. Y'all were one of the few studios that actually did y'all's games justice. I rode with y'all for the longest, dog. I was like, more studios need to be like Rockstar. I was the Rockstar bandwagon. I was like, bro, make my favorite game, bro. Like Rockstar, do it for me. But y'all sons of bitches gonna tell me that y'all just gonna throw Red Dead 2 in the trash for a game that ain't even out yet? I can't stand you dirty sons of bitches. I mean, what would Rockstar be without Red Dead Redemption? I mean, let's be real here. GTA was cool, but Red Dead kept y'all boys alive for the longest. Motherfuckers was playing Red Dead 1 years after that game was gone. You know what I'm saying? I said, y'all just gonna throw Red Dead Redemption 2 in the trash for a game that ain't even out yet? Y'all boys cold. Y'all boys cold-blooded, dog. That's some hard shit right there. Just fuck it. I mean, because as far as we knew, they were rolling out the content. It was taking forever. You know, I was cool with it. You know, I got other games to play in the meantime, but, you know, I was prepared and ready to whoop somebody's ass in Red Dead when the time came. And then y'all just going to pull that shit? Talking about, damn, Red Dead, we got GTA 6 in 2 years. Y'all can suck a dick, bro. I can't fuck with y'all like that no more, dog. Y'all just, damn, Rockstar. I thought y'all was better. I thought y'all were the one studio that was better than this. I thought y'all were the ones who were the guiding light and all the bullshit, all the fuckery. I thought y'all were the guiding light for video game studios, and y'all just gonna pull this shit. I can't.
Red Dead ain't paying bills. GTA is.
The most insulting. You know why GTA pays the bills? Because they supported the game. That's the most insulting part about all of this for anyone who has purchased Red Dead Online and has put their time into the game. The difference is Darrell, you had GTA when it first came out, correct? Remember how fucked the online was, correct? You remember how fucked the online was for a good solid like 2 years they didn't have heist. Okay. They finally started getting heist in there. Then they slowly kept supporting the game over time. And it even took them time between the last heist to even get in the next updates after that, which was more of like the Doomsday Bunkers and stuff like that.
Heist happened Heist happened when the Xbox One came out. When it was on 360, when the pure beginning, they were doing a bunch of freaking money hacks, and then
That's why I
when
told
they
you.
wiped
Yeah,
everybody's
because
money away.
you know why they did money hacks? Because there was no way to actually make real money in the game. They continued to support the product over years. Now, the most insulting part to me, as someone who has played both GTA Online and put plenty of hours into Red Dead Online, here is the insulting part. How are you going to fucking tell me you're going to keep supporting GTA Online in a big way, but you are not going to do the same for Red Dead? But you tell me you have to move your resources to GTA 6. You can go right to hell, Rockstar. Right to hell.
Did they even do a remaster for Red Dead for the next gens?
Listen, I don't care. I don't want a remaster. I don't know how many times I got to say this. Stop with your fucking remasters and just please put those resources into making the new games, the better games. I don't need to go back in time. I'm cool, bro. I can't even go back and play The Witcher 3 because I've played games that are better in the open world, and I'm like, ugh, this is kind of clunky.
So, yeah, like I said, bro, like GTA existed over 3 fucking consoles. 3. And you trying to tell me that you can't put enough content to support Red Dead in the same fashion? When you got the blueprint, you have the blueprint in GTA. All you got to do is change the code up a little bit for Red Dead. That's it. You got the fucking blueprint.
That's too much.
You can go in and fucking create a heist in a fucking western. Motherfuckers used to ride through western cities all the time and steal every fucking thing and get the fuck out of there. Come on, bro. And go hide in the mountains and you know what I'm saying? Go hide in the swamp. Bro, it's so easy. Like
it's a prequel. It's a prequel.
Bro, like I said though, bro, it was so easy. Like the blueprint was right there for you. They didn't have to come up with nothing new. They didn't have to come up with anything innovative. The blueprint on how to keep Red Dead Online alive was right there for them. They literally had to do nothing. Like imagine Westbrook got a clear fucking at the lane, bro, and he blow the layup. That's what Rockstar just did with Red Dead.
It's like supporting Gun. I know y'all play Gun, right? Y'all play Gun? Y'all play Gun? Didn't y'all play Gun?
Mm-mm.
I may have. I don't remember much of it.
Yeah, so it's like, for example, I feel like this is how they fucked up the bag. I can understand why you saying they fumbled the bag online for Red Dead. I understand that. That's fully. I got that. I got that in mind. But they fucked it up when you do a 2 when it's not a 2. That's the problem. This game is not a 2. This is 1. And the original Red Dead is the 2. Like, it's flipped. So they're not gonna continue.
What that got to do with supporting the game?
But this is the problem, though. There's not enough people supporting the game. It's not the same. It's not enough. It's not enough.
Red Dead's initial fucking sales was through the roof. Okay. Motherfuckers been waiting on Red Dead for like 10-something years. You know what I'm saying?
If you went out on the street right now and you asked a random kid to say, "Hey, you want to play Red Dead or GTA?" What are they going to say to you?
But guess what? The people that make money to buy games themselves, that don't have to ask their parents, been waiting on fucking Red Dead.
But Darrell, hold on. What does that have to do with anything?
Because this is a passion thing. This is more passion than it is actually for business.
What you're doing is you're trying to say it has to be one or the other, and that's not the case. That's not how the gaming landscape works in any shape, form, or fashion. So how can you now try and tell me now I need to choose either or, when the whole point in the gaming industry being what it is now is that there's choice.
For who?
It's choice for the user. Is there not a bigger variety of games to play than there's ever been before?
Okay, so how about this? Go down the line. What gets more support nowadays? So you say for GTA, they the gaming companies support.
Okay,
I'm
but
talking
why
about
couldn't Red Dead's online experience be the same as GTA's online experience? I mean, the same company makes it. The controllers for the games are fucking spot on. And you can literally, like I said, bro, they didn't have to even fucking come up with new innovative shit. They could have just copy and pasted. A heist in Red Dead would probably feel similar to all the heists in GTA, bro. Like, but who the fuck cares? You have a way to make consider, like that's what you do in these games, bro. You make money, you cause chaos. That's it.
Western, modern.
Okay. Let me ask you this:
if it mattered that it was a Western, it wouldn't have sold the millions and millions and millions of units that it did. So get that Western shit out of my face.
So people are just playing Red Dead just for the story or the online? Which one?
Well, the story was fucking fantastic, but everybody comes back to games for the online experience.
That's what brings you back over and over, is the online. You support the online to keep your consumer coming back over and over and over. Why do so many of these first-person shooters do all these battle passes and shit now? Because you got to give something to your users to keep them coming back over and over and over again. They don't even do that. That's what I'm saying. They never even, like, it'd be one thing, Darrell, if we were talking about they had fully fleshed out what they could do potentially with Red Dead Online, right? If they had completely, if you opened up the map to Red Dead Online, right, and it is jam-packed with shit just like in GTA, right? I'm like, okay, cool. I understand you guys stop supporting it. You're moving your dollars over here. You got to focus on the new game.
That's fine.
But you didn't even do that. You didn't do that.
At this point in Red Dead, you can't even buy like a little cabin or no shit.
What's more attractive?
Okay. Like I said, none of your enterprises make passive income for you in Red Dead currently, and that's like some simple shit in GTA.
This is a passion argument.
It's not a passion argument. They fumbled the bag on a game that was making them a shit ton of money.
Bro, they were making a bunch of money off the gold. When they were supporting it, they were making a bunch of money off the gold, just like they were doing with the virtual bucks on GTA. So I don't quite understand what your point is.
You can go back
and read their stock reports. You can go back and read the shit from the stock calls where they were literally telling you we're making a bunch of money hand over fist off of both of these online. So please tell me why they don't have the money.
When Red Dead was when they're online,
we're not arguing about they don't have the money. I'm still giving the whole point of what's attractive and what's not attractive. You're not.
Well, when they were supporting Red Dead and putting new content in the game, they were competing with GTA.
But time out. What is your basis of saying that it's not attractive?
Because for example, Red Dead came out on Xbox One. Okay, now the whole shift instantly when it came to next gen systems, right? So it's either you make a choice. You either want to work on another brand new GTA for no apparent reason and have a bunch of remasters, or you want to still put money into Red Dead, not remaster none of it, just give it a little boost to like.
Okay, so that's some bullshit there, because while they were still supporting GTA, they were working on Red Dead too. So how do they not have enough resources to put into a game and also create another game on the side?
They didn't want to just support it regardless of the fact, because it wasn't bringing in enough income for them.
When they
again, I implore you, sir, to go read their stock calls, and their stock calls will tell you they were making a shitload of money. So I don't quite understand your argument.
For Red
Dead Online, Red Dead Online and GTA Online, they were making.
No, I want to go separate. How much money versus GTA? With money versus it's been on 3 consoles. So GTA now, GTA 5 has been on 3 consoles.
So your argument, hold on. So your
versus
argument is,
1.
So your argument is this: it does. So a game that came out years after that wasn't supported yet in the same way that we supported this other game that's been out for years should be able to have a user base big enough to give me the same amount of money as a game that's been out for years. Do you know how absolutely ludicrous that fucking sounds to me? Like, listen to what you're saying, bro.
So you just
GTA was out for what? GTA was out for what? 4 years before Red Dead 2 came out? Just about 4 years, 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, but it wasn't based on its
so they had like bro, imagine playing Monopoly and you had to sit at go while motherfuckers went around the board for 40.
Excuse me. GTA had 5 years.
Okay. Imagine playing Monopoly and
have 6.
Imagine playing Monopoly and having to watch a motherfucker go around the board 5 times before you even got to roll. You know what I'm saying? Like how in the world can you sit here and compare a fan base who's had 5 years to grow versus a new game? And then whenever you look back and see how much money they are making at the time that they are both out together, they're fucking neck and neck. How can you sit here and say that Rockstar should not be supporting that game?
How many as a fan of Red Dead, who is Red Dead attracting in the gaming market?
It's a wide. What you're asking is, to me, to quantify who is all buying millions of copies of games. That's usually everybody at that point, Darrell. I mean, what are we talking? What?
Who does it? Who does like? Who you gonna? Can you sell it to everybody? Can you sell Red Dead to everybody?
Yes,
bro.
Why can't
you?
What?
Yes.
How can you not? You can appeal to anybody with Red Dead, just the same way you can appeal with anybody with GTA. Like,
dude,
how? Like,
we live in an age where we've literally watched Django, which is a Western, be a super popular, crazy money-making movie in a time where you would have also turned around and said to me, "Oh, you could never make money off a Western." Well, this motherfucking Quentin Tarantino just did. So what? What are we talking about? That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to give people quality. So they gave people quality, and then they said we're stopping supporting it. So
if I sell to y'all Minecraft or Roblox, which one you picking?
But neither of those are the type of game I want to play. That's not the type of game.
But can you attract it to all though?
Yeah, you can sell Roblox. You can sell those
again. Time out again. Here's where you're just ignoring. The game sold millions, Darrell. So clearly, there's some appeal to it.
I'm saying, bro. Like, it did not take much for Rockstar to sit here and be like, you know what? All these things that we have done in GTA, we can go then and implement every single piece of it into fucking Red Dead. Everything.
Red Dead 2, Mr. Who does it appeal to? It can't appeal to that many people. Has sold 44 million copies. But you asking, who does it appeal to? It can't appeal to that many people. 44 million motherfuckers said it appeals to them.
You gave me my point already, though. You already gave it to me. I did the same thing. Minecraft or Roblox. It doesn't appeal to you. Now, certain people, it doesn't appeal to them for them to even care to support it.
So 44 million people isn't enough people to fucking.
What is your point?
What's your online? What are the daily online numbers between the two games?
Bro, again, you cannot.
That makes a difference. That makes a difference.
No, yes, it doesn't. Because again, that is you trying to take a singular. Wait, no, hold on. That is you trying to take a singular point, which is GTA has a bigger online base. But then you are completely ignoring the other fact of this matter, which we already pointed out to you, which is when a motherfucker has a 5-year advantage, they better have a bigger player base. Darrell, they better. If they
not only that,
they fucked up somewhere.
Not only that. In the amount of time that Red Dead has been out, GTA has completely fleshed out their online playing experience. Nobody goes into GTA and plays the story at this point. Everybody hops on, gets online, and does the thing. Now, if if they would have done the same thing in Red Dead and continue to support and update the online playing experience, the online daily logins would probably be similar. I don't think there would be any difference because if you look at I'm pretty sure you can go and find the height of Red Dead's online player base and compare it to GTA, and I'm willing to bet they'd be similar.
No, because GTA was actually from PC to consoles versus they had to wait forever for it to come on PC. And then on top of that, mods make differences. And
you can mod in Red Dead. What do you mean? People were walking up, people were running around as bears and attack.
Now he's getting us off track because what he's saying, all he's saying is bullshit.
I'm not saying bullshit.
No.
I'm not saying bullshit. This is a fight I'm not winning. I'm not going to win.
Because here's the thing. You're trying to justify it while also ignoring facts, which doesn't work in an argument with
the
two
fact
niggas
is
who say
that
facts matter.
The facts matter that they're not supporting it. And
Darrell, all of your arguments break down to that the game is not popular enough, but the game sold 44 million units, and in their own sale and in their own fucking stock calls after that, they were telling you how the online was also making them a shitload of money, along with Grand Theft Auto was also making them a shitload of money online. So again,
for how many years?
You can tell me again about how the game wasn't doing it, it wasn't making all, but also
for how many years?
Keep ignoring the facts if you want, bruh. Red Dead came out 5 years after, and it was still making guap. It was still making enough guap comparatively.
I don't hear no online numbers.
It was making.
Are you asking for
hey Darrell. Here we go, Darrell. If you want to play that game, why don't you tell me what were the daily logins before they started flushing out GTA Online? Tell me. Because the numbers, because here's the funny part. I'll tell you myself, the numbers were shit because two big core reasons. Number one, the online was not flushed out. Number two, the connection to anything was shit, so it was damn near impossible to get on for almost a year. So go ahead, Darrell. Tell me again about how much money that Red Dead should have made. It should be making all that GTA money in a year. Get the fuck out of here.
But people were still buying shark cards and everything else.
Anything, bro.
No, they weren't. The shark cards weren't even out yet then. That was why niggas was hacking shit. That was why motherfuckers was handing out money. Because there was no way to make money and you couldn't even buy money.
We're talking about the 360. We're not talking about Xbox One.
Again, my boy, that's when it came out. That's what we can compare it to. What are you talking about?
You're only comparing it to from 360 to one to Series X.
Okay,
do you know how long it took them to get to the point where they had new content after they put in the heist in GTA Online? Do you know how long it took? It took them years, Darrell, to put in new, real content. Okay, so please. Miss me with your they need to have this big online player base. They were losing numbers in their online player base because they didn't put in new content. Then they started supporting it and their numbers started going up again. So tell me again how this whole thing is supposed to work. Because I'm just following the numbers.
There was people, facts. Regardless of the heist, there were still people playing that game just for freaking races. Come on now. And then at the same time,
and people log into Red Dead Online just to go around and shooting people too. So what the fuck
you
are you talking about?
But you could do the same in both. But no one's supporting Red Dead as strong as they're doing for GTA.
Rockstar stopped supporting Red Dead as long as they supported GTA.
Mase, the smile out gave it away. He's full of shit. This is why I said he knows his argument's full of shit. Because if you've noticed, Mase, every time we hit him with some facts, he tries to pivot. He keeps trying to pivot on us. And guess what?
There is no pivot. Bro, I can't argue your opinion. And I can't argue your passionate opinion about this. So at that same time, this is pointless. This is pointless.
I'm using facts.
Bro. It's pointless. It's a passionate argument.
I have used facts I have used facts to dispute.
There is no facts. I want exact numbers.
I have used facts to dispute your point after point, and then you finally got to the point where you're like, "Well, I need to know what the online numbers count was." Well, fuck you, Darrell. That's the game of somebody who knows that their argument is full of shit, but they got to keep pivoting because they can't admit that they're wrong. It's all good.
Hey, some people in the company don't appeal to freaking Red Dead, so they're not going to
What do
support.
you mean they don't
I'm done
fucking
with this.
appeal to Red
I'm
Dead?
done
They
with this.
appeal to fucking money. They appeal to them greenbacks.
But I bet them greenbacks are doing better than that Red Dead, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Got it.
If we're
You
being
got it.
real, I could probably tell you the actual reason this happened. I appreciate the argument, but we got to keep it moving, right? I could probably tell you the reason this actually happened. When the stock prices went down, Tencent Games, who owns all Rockstar and all that, their stock went down by like half. It was at like almost $100 a share. It's now at like $43 a share or something like that. So more than likely, they said instead of cutting employees, this was the way that they were going to do it, right? Which is in a way that's respectable. Now, if they turn around and start cutting employees after this, I'm gonna have a whole lot of shit to talk about them again. Again, I'm gonna flame their ass up. But more than likely, their loss in stock price caused this. Like honestly, when any company, you lose half your value on the stock market, even if the whole market's going down, it doesn't matter. You got
you ain't spending money like you used to at that point. Yeah, you gotta hold on. You gotta hold on to it. You gotta clutch them dollars a little harder, goddamn.
So yeah, I think this is their way of clutching the dollars. But do I agree that this is what they should have done? No, I think it's a foolish move. I think it's cutting off your nose to spite your face. Because if you supported Red Dead Online, that now gives you two online income sources for games that are already out that are not even your next big game that you're working on. So now you got two constant streams of income, but instead of doing that, you're like, nah, we're going to take this one. Which is stupid. It's cutting off your nose to spite your face because, Darrell, you know what's going to happen, right? As soon as they give an actual release date for GTA 6 and it starts getting within, let's say, 5 to 6 months, the numbers of people that play GTA Online is going to plummet. It is going to plummet because the expectation will be, you better be giving me a new version of GTA Online. And it better be fully flushed out when the game fucking releases. I'm not waiting another 6-7 years for you guys to figure this out. So again, you could be setting yourself up, right, to where you're at least still taking in all this money, even where you might release the next GTA Online, and it might not be what people want, so you got to tweak it. But at least you could have had that fallback money. But y'all saying we don't want that fallback money.
Because once GTA 6 come out, ain't nobody gonna be touching GTA 5 at that point. And where's their money gonna come from? Because motherfuckers ain't been on Red Dead for a year and a half, 2 years, because they're not giving us anything new.
I feel like people support Saints Row more than they do.
I'm gonna have to disagree. I think you're trying to find ways to make your argument work, and it just don't work because the numbers tell you.
No, I'm not making this has nothing to do with my argument.
No,
I really think
it 100% does, because it has everything to do with your argument. Because what you're doing is, again, you're trying to.
I told you I can't win that argument.
You're trying to again compare fan bases of games that have been supported very thoroughly, and then saying, well, the game that didn't get supported is good. You know, you should have done better. Because, like, hey, while you talk about all that Saints Row stuff, you better go look at how the last 2 Saints Row games were received by their fans. It wasn't very well.
They still kept on putting out games, and it wasn't based on an online.
Did they? Hey, Darrell, what year did the last Saints Row come out?
If we're going to count remasters?
No. What year did the last new Saints Row game come out? What year was that?
This year.
What that game ain't out yet. That game still is coming out later this year.
It's next month. It's next month.
What was the last game that came out? That's next month. It ain't out yet. So again, what was the last game that came out?
I have to look it up. You want me to really look it up?
Yes. I would like you to actually have some facts behind your argument. Yes, I would, friend. Yes, I would. Because that would be Saints Row IV. That was the last one that came out, right? Am I correct?
4 Saints Row 4, please.
Yeah. So that's the last one, correct? That was 2013. The new one's coming out this year. So you're telling me a game that they felt so good about how it was getting received, they said, well, we don't want to make money on this franchise for 9 years.
No, 2016. Saying. 2016.
Oh, okay. They didn't want to make it for 6 years. That's funny.
But it's THQ. You complaining about THQ now? That literally is not an online game. It's pretty much a not anything really online. Pretty much. That's about it, I would say.
So all we know is just Rockstar fumbled the bag here. There's no other way around it. They just fumbled the bag.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was another rousing edition of Mase's Badness. Again, we fell into Darrell's trap. I see. This is terrible. I have to stop letting us do this. But while we're still here, might as well keep the train moving along. In the last 2 months or so, the Yankees have been on a tear. They have been on a tear so much that to the degree that at this point, it looks like they are going to win more games than they did as the most winning regular season Yankees team ever. This offense is out of control. They are. How many runs did you say it was right now? Positive.
Currently, their run differential is 183.
They're so their run differential is basically on pace to be historic too. I have to ask you here, Mase. I know you're a Yankees fan, and I don't want to get us caught in the mud with the Yankees too quick here. So I have to ask, do you have faith that this team can sustain this success? And if they don't win a championship, is it a failure in your mind?
I do to some degree expect like a small amount of drop off. I don't think they will hit that 98 Yankees team mark just because there's too many variables you got to think about, whether it be people getting injuries taking like at this point, bro, if I think that offense is markedly different if Judge picks up an injury at any point in time. But I do think if they don't win, it won't be a disappointment to me as a Yankees fan if they don't win a championship. But I think the Yankees as a whole, if you look at the way this season is going, the way they're pitching, the way the hitters are hitting, the way they're getting runs from all these guys who were pretty much written off, like the Rizzos, Gallo, Donaldson, all those guys who were pretty much written off from other teams, and they've kind of had a resurgence as batters. I think it would be a disappointment if they didn't win a championship. But like I said, there's still so much. There's still a lot of baseball to be played. But I do expect this pace that they're on is ridiculous. So like you can't deny what they're doing at this point in the season.
Yeah, baseball, I always say it's a random championship generator, right? You just got to get in the dance and then throw all the names in a hat, pick one out. They got a chance to win it, So I think the Yankees just need to make sure that going into the playoffs, that their pitchers are in good form, but are not getting worn down so they can pitch deep into playoff games. Like, I know a lot of times it comes down to a bullpen battle, but with the pitching that the Yankees have this year, especially their starting pitching, they need to make sure that they got those guys fresh, because I've seen it firsthand. When those guys are dealing, they are fucking dealing.
Listen, man, Garrett Cole has bounced back from the whole resin baseball bullshits. He's dealing now. Severino's come back from the shoulder injuries and picked up where he was before the injuries. I mean, that 1-2 right there is enough to take them far. That 1-2 plus the amount of batting, the hitting that they're generating right now. I mean, Aaron Judge could very well be when was the last time we had a 60 home run guy?
It's it's been a good while.
You saying like Aaron Judge could be that guy. I mean, you got to commend Aaron Judge too for not taking what the Yankees was offering him on the table, and it was like, you know what, I'm a bet on myself, and this man has bet on himself, and right now he's got them boys real. If he gets anywhere near 60, the Yankees better go. The Yankees better go ahead and get this man a part ownership of the team to keep him there. I'm just being real with you, bro.
No, bro, don't pay him because look, I'm hoping I would like to hope that the Cubs will pay him. I'm hoping to God.
Because the crazy thing
out here screaming they ain't got no money though.
The crazy thing about Aaron Judge is not only is he a power hitter, my man hits for average too. So I mean, where is his hole at the plate at? Like he strikes out a lot, but shit, who gives a fuck about that?
And he's a fucking giant. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, who gives a fuck about that?
Look, Giancarlo Stanton is big. He makes Giancarlo look small, and it's crazy. Look, dog, when I saw them two dudes standing next to each other, I was like, how is this possible? Like, yo, I've seen Giancarlo Stanton before. That dude is ginormous. But Aaron Judge, how you make another grown man like that I know is cock diesel swollen, you make him look like, nah, dog, he just in high school. This the grown man right here. Like, this shit is crazy. Like, I don't get it. I don't. I truly don't get how that can actually being a thing. How the Yankees got both of these motherfuckers. Like, this is insane.
Nuts.
But we got to keep it moving here because we got a few other stories we got to cover before we not get out of here. Because there was also a big trade in the NFL this week, and yes, we saw the Cleveland Browns finally shipped out Baker Mayfield. Giving him another chip on his shoulder here. So, Mase, I'm going to start with you here. How do you feel about this trade that they made with goodness gracious,
the Panthers?
The Panthers. Yes, I'm sorry. Goodness gracious.
First off, the Panthers won. Not because they got Baker Mayfield, because Cleveland is paying half of his salary. They pretty much gave up. They gave up a month's supply of washing powder for Baker Mayfield, and they don't even have to, and they didn't even have to pay for it. They pretty much got Baker Mayfield. They pretty much just paying Baker Mayfield $8 million a year to compete for a starting job.
Look, I just find it to be hilarious. We already know Mase. Me and you were talking about this, right? It's gonna be a fun training camp and preseason with the clips we gonna get from Baker Mayfield because that dude is about to have.
Who are they doing Hard Knocks on? Do we know yet?
You know what?
I'll be knocking on Carolina's door.
I will see. Give me a moment.
I would be knocking on Carolina's door.
That is going to be hilarious to see because the chip on his shoulder is going to be this high, right? It's going to be a fun time.
The thing that's got me, the thing that really just my petty nature that I can't wait is that interaction between Robbie Anderson and Baker Mayfield because Robbie Anderson trying to play like he wasn't 100% against having Baker Mayfield on the team, but now he's actually on the team. So he gotta run that back. He gotta walk that shit back. Like, bro, just live with it, dog. You didn't want him on the squad. Just live with it, bro. You saw what he did when he had superstars as receivers.
Well, now you know what it is. He like, nah, I got to worry about this dude throwing me the ball. I got a contract coming up soon.
But I mean, he was right, bro. Baker Mayfield had all the talent in the world given to him on the team, and it was not a great product out there. This man had the best offensive line, damn near the best running back, a receiving core that damn near any other team would kill for, and it was very underwhelming. So,
hey, Darrell, I gotta ask. How do you feel about the Browns getting basically a pair of dirty gym sweat socks for Baker Mayfield? How you feeling about this? He's got nothing. He's got nothing, y'all. That's how he feels.
Like I said, bro, the Panthers won the trade because they're paying this man kibbles and bits to come fucking challenge Sam Darnold for a starting spot.
A freaking conditional fourth. I mean, like at best, that turns into like a 3, I think. So like, who cares, bro? Ooh. Like, oh my goodness. Look, man. While we talking about Hard Knocks Base, I just looked up who it is, and I forgot it was this team because they did already announce who it was. And this should be spicy after how their season finished up last year. My friend, it's the Arizona Cardinals.
Oh my gosh.
All that drama that's been going on down there.
Yeah.
Ooh, look, it's been hard for me to invest in a season of Hard Knocks in a while because usually the team don't got no drama. I need some drama in the team. This right here, I think they might got me because look, Kyler Madden want to get paid. Hey, Hop about to be upset because he out here like, God damn it, I went from Deshaun Watson to this dude. Okay.
Hollywood gonna be dropping passes.
Excuse me, Uncle Creepy to this dude. And then, yes, you correct. Hollywood about to be out there trying to get paid again. And he gonna be dropping balls. Boy, hey, hey. And Cliff Kingsbury, look, he got exposed last year. That man ain't no good coach. Okay.
No, it happens. Right. It happens every year. Not Carolina. We still talking about them bums. Arizona, their team always seems to like tail off. Like they start out, even if their record doesn't reflect their gameplay, they always start out hot. And then after about 4 to 5 games of film is out on them, they just kind of fucking in the tank every year.
Yep. So I think this should end up being a very fun year here of Hard Knocks without a shadow of a doubt. But I have to ask you two gentlemen. All right, so we've got 2 crazy stories here for the week. All right, so first off, we got to talk about Darrell's boy, Elon Musk, backing out of this Twitter deal. Okay, so look, I know there's going to be the Elon Musk bros that's going to come and defend him to us, tell us, hey, bro, what do you mean? He just found there's too many bots, dude. Don't you understand, man? And I'm going to tell you, if you don't shut the fuck up and pay attention to the stock market, this man lost billions of dollars. He ain't got the cashish like that no more. So he had to say, I need to find a way to get the hell out of this deal. Because if you noticed, he agreed to the deal before the market started going fucking crazy and everybody lost a whole shit load of money like we was talking about with Tension Games, right? They ended up losing half of their fucking stock value. So he lost billies, okay? Not millies, billies, okay? That man had to find a way out. And I find it hilarious because let me tell you something. Elon Musk, of all people, he can use the bots to that shit, his reasoning, all he wants to. Fuck you, Elon. You already knew about the bots. You joked about it with many people in interviews and shit. So shut up. Okay. So Elon, yeah, I know you ain't got the bread like that, dog. It's all good. Just tell us you ain't got the bread. But I find it hilarious, Mase, that just like I told you, Twitter's gonna sue his ass, and they did, and now they're suing his ass. And good luck with that, Elon. Darrell, defend your boy.
He's doing the same thing like Conor McGregor, just putting it on me. Like he keeps on doing this.
No, hold on, time. All right, look, I give it to you. All right, Elon ain't your boy, but Conor McGregor is your boy. You ain't gonna you not getting away with that. Conor McGregor, that is your man's right there. That's your man's. You ride or die.
So wait, the lawsuit's been confirmed because I know it was like speculation.
Yeah. They said that in their little media brief they put out, they said we expect to win this suit in the Delaware court or whatever, like whatever court it's going to be. They expect to win this. So
they're clapping back with 44. What is it? 44 billion. They're clapping back at 44.
Well, okay, so like the guy technically pirated all of their data. Like he pirated like all of their, you know what I'm saying? Like he took all of their information and was like, let me review this just to say no. Oh yeah. Get his ass, Twitter. Whoop his ass.
Well, he got the money.
Obviously not. Shit. If he had to ask for Twitter in installments. My man tried to put Twitter on layaway,
bro. He ain't got it, bro. I'm telling you, he doesn't. He lost money. He's lost a whole bunch of money on Tesla and on SpaceX over the last year because the stock prices have all went down. The whole market is down, dude. So and you got to think he's one of them dudes that. Like you know how we look at Bill Gates or like a Steve Ballmer or like Oprah, and you're like, yo, I know you have a bunch of liquid money where you can literally just come and buy some shit outright, right? He plays more of the my money's all in the markets, so it kind of goes up and down, and if I need the money for something, I'll get a loan. I won't really use my money to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? That's more the type of guy he is. So that's where when you look at like Steve Ballmer, or like
he had the cash to buy the Clippers outright.
You look at like we talked about with the Broncos. They said we got more cash than anybody. What's happening? We can give you. We don't need to get a loan. We got cash money. What's happening? So Elon ain't got it like that, bro. Look, he fucked himself because he named a number of 44 billion. Which he should have never said in the first place. He should have said, I need to do some due diligence first before I give y'all a price, but let me do some of this and I'll give you a price. But he was being same old cocky ass Elon Musk. And now this man about to owe people $44 billion. Good luck with that, my boy.
Well, if he doesn't have the money, sucks for you. Rich people problems. I'm sorry.
Facts, no pity is happening for Elon.
No, not at all. This is a win for everybody. Him not getting his hands on Twitter is a win for everybody.
This is how I look at it. This is just another player in the game going down, just like Jeffo. That's about him.
Hey,
your Lord and Savior Jeffrey Bezos.
We ain't gonna talk about your Lord and Savior on here. We ain't talking about him.
We ain't doing this. We are not doing this. You know what? If we're gonna lead into this, since you're good with this one right now, you're gonna say Lord and Savior over here. Elon Musk should have been scamming just like fucking Clublo Dollar was doing. That's what he should have done. If they were on the train together, they were secretly doing this. There you go. There's your leeway I gave you.
For those that don't know, the famous mega church preacher Creflo Dollar came out over the past 2 weeks, and he said he has been deceiving his parishioners about tithing all this time, which means, in other words, this nigga been scamming all this time, just like you should. Look, I'm sorry. He's not right for what he did. Okay? He ain't right. Y'all know I'm not a big religious dude like that, but I also don't like when people abuse others with religion, right? I don't like that shit. It's not cool. But my boy, your name is Creflo Dollar. If that's not the name of a 1980s Chicago pimp, I don't know what is, okay? So you should have known not to give this man no money. You should have known. Why would you give Creflo any money?
Pass the dollar.
His name is Creflo Money for goodness sake. He's telling you my name is Creflo and all I care about is money. He told y'all up front and y'all was still out here giving this man money. Y'all look.
Hey, untaxed money. Untaxed.
Untaxed. Yo, and here's what bugs me. How can the government not go after him then? Like, I don't understand.
They can't because his money not taxed. They can't touch it. They can't touch his dollars.
But Mase, if I did that,
money.
But Mase, if I did that, I'd go to jail. All you
gotta do is ask for money inside of a church, and nigga, you're good to go. You ain't got it. All you gotta do is step in the church foyer and ask for money, and if you get it, the government can't touch it.
Honestly, tell you the truth, you could be a great drug dealer and just be a pastor.
You goddamn right. They can't touch your money.
Hey, look. If I was out there moving that weight, you goddamn right. I had me a pastor where I moved all my shit through. Hey, that man had the most balling church in the world, baby. Let me tell you that much. Hey, it'd be a good time. But look, hey, I'm sorry for all y'all fools that gave Creflo the crook your money. Okay, I'm sorry that y'all was foolish enough to give a nigga named Creflo Dollar your money. I don't know. I can't believe that. That's fucking.
Hey. He just wanted out the many, even Joel Osteen, the number one name.
Hey, man, let me ask you this. Look, y'all know there's people always out right there work for charities. They be out there collecting the change and dollars from people, right? If one of them people walked up to you and this motherfucker said his name was Creflo Dollar, would you give him a cent?
I would probably punch him in his fucking neck.
Wow.
Nigga, do you see what I'm saying?
You mean Creflo Dollar is asking me for money? I would feel offended.
That's what I'm saying.
I heard a crazy rumor that he changed his last name. Can you verify this right quick? Like, what's his actual real name? Like, can that be verified? Because I heard someone stupid on YouTube when they came out with this, like. And trust me, like I heard of this man since I was like young. So like back in the good old days, that man was like.
I think he did, bro.
See?
Because everything, any type of like bio you look up for him, you know where usually, especially even on Wikipedia, right? They'll tell you.
Yeah, he changed his real last name.
All of his kids even have the last name Dollar. Yeah, but his name is for real Dollar. His last name is this. That makes it even worse.
His wife's name is Kathy Dollar.
Fam, they told you what it was. Why was y'all giving this man money at all, dog? Like, oh my god. Oh, goodness gracious.
Augustus Dollar.
Bruh. 1980 Chicago pimp name, and y'all was giving this man money. Look, I'm gonna just tell you, I only brought this story up just to say, well, duh, his name was Creflo. You know what I'm saying? Look, you can't trust a nigga named Creflo. What kind of name is that anyway? What is that?
Creflo. A new black name. It's a new black name.
That sounds like a name that somebody made up as their rap name or something. Nigga, like, I don't even understand this, dog. That sounds like CeeLo Green. That sounds like a fake ass name, bro. That's what that is.
The fact that millions of people the fact that millions of people trusted a dude named Creflo. That's alarming. That's a very alarming right there. That is some hey bro, somewhere along the line we failed. Y'all trusted Creflo. We failed.
Hey, bring that 10% down the line in that little
envelope. Creflo was getting 25 off the top. What you mean, my boy?
Hey, Creflo was out there getting it, bro. He out there getting that guap. Okay.
Yeah, boy. Right. Untaxed. Look, man, that boy taking every cent.
I'm telling y'all,
he ain't got to pay property taxes, nothing. Creflo got them.
Don't let something bad enough happen to me where all of a sudden I lose my morality, because y'all niggas is gonna see me as Jerome Dollar, nigga. I promise you that much, okay? And like, hey, my morality says I can't do that to people, but if I ever be put in a situation where I lose it, you gonna see me with a super church too, nigga. I'll be out there in a new Benz, just like Creflo,
boy.
Baby.
Hey, my boy, I slide in the church 5 minutes before the congregation is expecting me on the set, boy. I slide in that real quick.
Hey, look, you gonna have me looking like a damn 90s rap video every day. Okay?
Hey, bro, y'all gonna have to tithe to get me on the stage. Y'all the wrong one. If you want to hear this word, I'm gonna need them dollars, boy. And then I'm a ascend out the fucking rafters with all the fucking lights beaming down on me and shit.
He said I'm gonna do the Sting. I'm gonna enter the ring like I'm Sting in '97.
Hey man, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, y'all got that. Y'all play around with that religion shit. He played around with it too. He got that. You got that. I ain't playing with that. Nope. That's something you don't play with.
hey, like I said, my morality does not allow me to, do some shit like that. But just don't ever have me in a situation to where my morality is now gone. There's a lot that would have to happen for that to happen, just to be clear. But that happens, I'm telling you, baby. Super church is the way to go. Easy money all the time, every time.
Untaxed. Remember that, people.
Untaxed dollars.
Untaxed dollars.
Yep, untaxed. You ever seen the Righteous Gemstones on HBO? That be your boy. I'm telling you, I'll be up there like the gemstone. You call me motherfucking Papa Gemstone. I ain't playing with you. Mase, tell the people where to find you.
Man, y'all know, man. Twitter, funky_stuff09. Twitch.tv/swaggy Mase. I need some more followers, man. I'm actually pretty good at video games, man. Come watch me.
Darrell, Mr. Low Elo Janitor, tell the people where to find you. Low Elo.
Alvarez Effect on Instagram. Low Elo Janitor on Twitter. That's all. I quit Twitter. Twitter ain't good.
Hey. All of a sudden, Elon ain't buying it. Now he quit Twitter. That is your boy. Like I said, I see how you working. You standing in loyalty with your mans, huh? It's okay. I see you, baby. I see you.
Kobe's the only person I have my pledge loyalty to. It's Kobe. That's it. I admit that.
You lucky he dead. I ain't gonna say that ill on that man. At J Span the Man, y'all can find me there. At J Span the Man everywhere. Either J Span the Man or J Span the Man 23. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook. Don't forget to follow the page on Facebook. It's at ITC at Inside the Cage. I'm sorry. Woo, nothing down there. But I ain't gonna talk shit about Kobe, even though if he was alive, we can have a conversation about him. But I refuse to disrespect that man's name after he is dead. I talked my shit when he was alive. I ain't that type of nigga to drag you. Who about Kobe?
Oh, he talking about Covington.
Covington.
Oh, you talking about Covington. Oh, you talking about Kobe Covington? Fuck that Kobe. I thought you was talking about the only real ass Kobe. You talking about that bit. Go put your red hat on and get the fuck out my face.
I said at the beginning of the show, I don't have it. I said this already.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is another episode of your favorite weekly sports show. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We're like 2 weeks off of the season finale. And then guess what? We're going to kick a new season off. And I'm going to have a whole thing that we're going to be doing. And yeah, it'll be fun. You'll see. We'll talk about it next week, though. But yes, that was another episode of your favorite weekly sports show, ITC
Sportsball.